What's up, everybody? It's Dad to bring you guys another video. This video is not going to be about gaming. I know this channel is mostly about gaming, but like I said in my About page, this is a miscellaneous channel, so we will talk about things that apply to real life. Now, if you guys didn't hear, the Trump hammer just keeps on hammering left and right. This man, by the way, before I get into the story, I just want to say Donald Trump has accomplished more in about what? It's been about 10 days now and almost 11 days now since he's been in office than Barack Obama, the queer, in the White House has done in 8 years. The worst and the only, okay, black president who will ever get in office ever again. This the worst president, hands down, of the United States of America. Anyone who believes that this man was absolutely amazing needs to literally just jump off a cliff. I'm sorry. Period. So Donald Trump has accomplished way more. And if you actually want to see his executive orders that he's already passed, I think the man has already passed like 6 or 7 executive orders since he's been in office. This man has passed, which yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before, the Trump refugee ban. Good job, Donald Trump. We got too many terrorists coming from these militant, Muslim predominant nations who just hate America. The Muslims in the world are destroying nations worldwide in Europe. You know what I'm saying? They're raping women in Sweden. Norway is one of the few European nations that got some sense. I think they deported, or about to deport, I think by this month, or maybe not this month. This is January 31st. I think next month they're going to deport, I think, 842 Muslims, and their crime rate plummeted by 82 or 85% or something like that. Who would have thought? Who would have thunk, right? So, you know what I'm saying? Germany, Prime Minister Angela Merkel is just turning Germany into a hellhole. Multiculturalism is destroying the prosperity of Germany. I've actually never visited a single nation outside of the United States of America. But otherwise, I would love to go to other countries in Europe and so forth. But multiculturalism is destroying Europe altogether, and it's due to these globalists like Angela Merkel and just the how much of a punk the Swedish government is. Some nations out there are still great, you know what I'm saying, using their brains, like Norway, like Denmark, like the Czech Republic, using their brains. You know what I'm saying, noticing that the Muslims are destroying their country because the Muslims are savages. They have a destructive ideology. They treat their women like garbage. They treat their young men like garbage. It's just a totalitarian hellhole. You know what I'm saying? Basically, the nations are in a dark age. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, aside from that, though, yes, Trump passed a lot of executive orders for, repealing Obamacare. Thank you. Obamacare is a total disaster. Premiums went up. People couldn't afford health insurance. It's a total disaster. I was uninsured, and I kept my health intact. You know what I'm saying? You know, eating fruit, like this has a lot of potassium. You know, drinking a lot of cran apple juice. You know what I'm saying? Good for the body, cleansing it, and drinking, of course, a lot of water. You know what I'm saying? That's what you need. You know what I'm saying? Staying away from all that junk food and all that stuff. Folks, cook at home. Stay away from fast food. Because we had a story, by the way, that a woman had slapped her menstrual cycle blood on a cheeseburger. When I saw that, I was done with fast food. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been to fast food in a while, but I'm done with fast food. Period. I'm 100% cooking at home. I'm done. Period. You know what I'm saying? I want to make, if I'm going to go to fast food, I want to make sure I can see everything that they're making from the countertop. Okay? Okay, enough of that. So, if you want to see the rest of the executive orders that Donald Trump had passed, please go to the whitehouse.gov website, or I can put it in the description for you so you can see for yourself. I think 6 or 7 have been passed already. Let's get right down to the story. So, as you guys know, this is the most hilarious story as a backfire to Donald Trump's temporary 90-day, 3-month refugee ban of 7 blacklisted countries: Somalia, Yemen. I can't remember the other 5, but I don't know. I don't think Iran or Arabia, or Iran, Iraq, or Saudi Arabia are on this, because I know that Donald Trump has business in Saudi Arabia. But aside from that, though, Iran came out and said that they are banning visas for the Americans. Americans now cannot come to Iran. First of all, I just want to say that can we please get Valerie Jarrett out of here as soon as possible? Please, can we get her out of here? You know what I'm saying? Deport her, kick her. Just kick her to the curb. Right back to Iran, please. And number 2, I just want to say that this is going to hurt tens of people, not hundreds, not thousands, not millions of refugees from America to Iran, but this is going to hurt tens of people, because we know that Iran is not a beacon of hope and a beacon of tolerance and acceptance and freedom. You know what I'm saying? Who wants to go to Iran? Oh, I want to go to Iran. I have no interest, me personally, to go to any Middle Eastern country. Iran, Iraq, Jordan, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Kazakhstan, you name it. I have no interest except for Israel. That's it. Wait, that's still debatable. No, I'm playing. I would like to take a trip to Israel. I really do. But just absolutely a joke. Absolutely a joke. And you know what's so sad? This is so hypocritical of the masses in America who respond to saying that this is racist. First of all, it's not racist, number one. It's targeting Muslims, which are a religious ideological group, not a race, you idiots. Okay? It can't be racist. Okay? Number two, the Muslim refugee ban, okay, is specifically only for a few nations who are specifically targeting or have the highest terrorist attacks on a nation, the biggest terrorist groups. Okay. Now, if you ask me, I think that Donald Trump needs to up it up a bit. You know what I'm saying? I think he needs to do all 52. I'm sorry. I think he needs to do all 52. Period. This is not a Muslim ban. This is a refugee ban. And on top of that, Donald Trump is going to give priority to those who are Christians because we know the Christians are treated like garbage. The Coptic Christians in Egypt and whatnot, these countries, they're being treated like garbage. Christians are the most persecuted group in the Middle East. This is a fact. Not Muslims, not at all. Now, Muslims are killing each other. Yes, we know that. But it's just the case that the Christians are the most persecuted group. Of course, because they have no freedom. And I think actually a poll came out and said that there were 10,000, I think 801 refugees coming from these Middle Eastern countries when they come to America who are Muslim, and only 56 of them were Christian. 56 out of the 10,801 were Christian. Wow. That speaks volumes, doesn't it? That speaks volumes. The Christians are desperate to get out of here. And there's a minuscule of them, you know what I'm saying, because they treat it like garbage. So anyway, aside from that, though, this is hilarious. This is absolutely hysterical because you guys did not complain when Barack Obama had put a temporary refugee ban in 2011 when there were terrorist attacks, I think, coming from, what nation? I'm not sure what nation, but Barack Obama had put a temporary refugee ban in 2011. Yet you guys didn't talk about that. You guys don't talk about the nations that are like Qatar and whatnot are actually funding some of these liberal groups like TYT. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the hypocrisy of these leftists are insane. My mind's not totally in order. I just woke up, so my mind's a little foggy right now. I can't get my thoughts in order. But the Trump refugee ban, so the refugee ban executive order initiated by Trump is ideal. The Muslim population has shown in their true colors that they are savages. Muslims are savages. I'm not going to be apologetic. I'm not going to be politically correct. Muslims are savages. You have a dangerous ideology. You basically say straight up that if you don't say we're peaceful, we're going to kill you. I one time had a Muslim telling me that if you say we're not peaceful, I'm going to kill you. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. If you say a group is not peaceful, they are going to, in response, kill you. So stupid. How stupid these Muslims are. Your ideology, your religion is dangerous. And that's why you wonder why atheists can't stand religion, because you give religion a bad name. And I know if you're being honest, not even Christians can compare to what you guys have done. No Jews, no Christians, no other religion can compare to what you guys are doing. Period. Aside from that, though, I'm just giving my 2 cents. This refugee ban is what we need. If it was anything, I would add more to the list. But I think that because the reason why Donald Trump didn't add more is because he has business in some of these countries, and some of these countries which he has business with are not a fully terrorist group. Although I think it's debatable with Saudi Arabia. I think it's debatable with that. So I think Donald Trump may be a little hypocritical in that aspect, but otherwise, good job, Donald Trump. This is what we need. I'm sick and tired of it. And of course, we definitely don't need no Syrian refugees at all. We definitely don't need that. They're destroying the countries, destroying Europe. They're destroying parts of Africa. My brothers are getting enslaved by these savages. My race are getting enslaved. I think roughly about 25 million blacks are enslaved by these Arabs in the Middle East to Africa by Muslims. It's insane. So anyway, this is what we need in this country. I'm sick and tired of it. You know what I'm saying? And I hope we'll start building that wall. But I just hope we don't build the wall 10 feet higher. I hope we build the wall 10 feet deeper, because most of the people who are coming from these South American countries are coming through tunnels. The hypocrisy of this entire immigration process is insane. It really is. I mean, Mexico telling us that they don't want to build a wall, yet at the same time they got tight security in the Mexico-Guatemala border. Yeah, the Mexico-Guatemala border, they're strict on the Guatemalans. And then, of course, after Guatemala, Honduras, and basically let trickle down. But aside from that, though, it's just the hypocrisy of all these immigration issues is insane. Leftists, regressive left, whatever you want to call them, Democrats, they're garbage. They're stupid. They're absolute idiot. Please, if you're a true liberal, call yourself a classic liberal. You know what I'm saying? Because these modern day liberals are just totalitarian frauds. And that's my cue. So let's go.